Watch me step in, lights up. I'm the point, gotta work on lot. Yeah, I'm second to none. Yeah, I'm second to none. High heels, I stay high race. I don't ever fall. I'm the cream of the scene. You hear my call. Eyes on me, take a look away. I flip, skin, yeah, I don't even play. Too hot to handle, yeah, you know my name. When I roll through, it's a whole new game. Strut it out, take a bow, eyes on me. Clap back, snap that, don't test my hands. Go ahead, I'm the one to beat. Keep it fierce, keep it fresh, stay in it. Keep it fierce, keep it fresh, put the drum beat. Keep it fierce, keep it fresh, stay in it. Keep it fierce, keep it fresh, put the drum beat. Catch up. Watch me step in, lights up. I'm the point, gotta work on lot. Yeah, I'm second to none. Yeah, I'm second to none. High heels, I stay high race. I don't ever fall. I'm the cream of the scene. You hear my call. Eyes on me, take a look away. I flip, skin, yeah, I don't even play. Too hot to handle, yeah, you know my name. When I roll through, it's a whole new game. Strut it out, take a bow, eyes on me. Clap back, snap that, don't test my hands. Go ahead, I'm the one to beat. Keep it fierce, keep it fresh, stay in it. Keep it fierce, keep it fresh, put the drum beat. Keep it fierce, keep it fresh, stay in it. Keep it fierce, keep it fresh, put the drum beat. Catch up. Watch me step in, lights up. I'm the point, gotta work on lot. Yeah, I'm second to none. Yeah, I'm second to none. High heels, I stay high race. I don't ever fall. I'm the cream of the scene. You hear my call. Eyes on me, take a look away. I flip, skin, yeah, I don't even play. Too hot to handle, yeah, you know my name. When I roll through, it's a
And already we have a fight for first. Congratulations, 2K, for being first. You did it. You beat everyone else, and now you're first. You should feel first. So, today is gonna be a yapping stream disguised as a gameplay stream. Because it turns out we didn't actually complete the story mode. We still have all these bonus levels to do. But they're really easy. So I'm just gonna let the game play itself.
catch up.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. In the meantime,
Skill issue.
how is that a skill issue? We're completing the story mode. Let's not skip the cutscenes. Let's not use my A team. Let's use the canonical team comp. And since 2K was first, we're gonna use his He. Very cool. Up next, if I recall in the story, was Nugget. And then Kaisen. And then to complete the idol aesthetic, we're bringing Vepli. Very cool. Oops, that's a bit fast. There we go. I slowed it down just in time. Now, on to the yapping. They are currently doing construction right outside my house. If I open the door and throw something as far as I can, I'm pretty sure... I'm more than sure. I certainly could hit the construction equipment. If I, like, it's very close to my house. Thank you, microphone settings, including but not limited to gain control, noise gate, etc. for making the construction sounds not nearly as loud. Frist. Yes, congratulations. We have 3 people competing for forest. Throw something and stand up to the man. Well. If it isn't you, Hee, once more. And 13 months. You have the 1-year badge. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. I didn't think anyone would get the 1-year badge. That is once again reminding me to get the 2-year badge ready, because that's actually coming up. I've spent a decent amount of time thinking of future stream ideas, funnily enough, and I've noted them down. Here's the thing though, all this stuff is gonna be happening like really late in the year or next year. I need to make it that far first. I wasn't supposed to make it this far, but here we are. So, really quick roll call. Congratulations 2K on being first. Welcome in Tadadu. Congratulations May on being first. And thank you for the sub Mayhem. This is starting to turn into tongue twister territory, the way you guys got me tripping up with everything. But yeah, expect things down the pipeline. I am going to... I'm not going to say what they are. I don't want to spoil the surprise. I actually haven't told anybody. Straight up. Not even my best friend that I tell everything to. Mainly because I had these ideas at work while I was sitting at my desk waiting for the TPS program to catch up. Because the TPS network went down, right? And the servers are located overseas. So in order to reset the servers, they have to contact people in a completely different time zone, and they're usually asleep. It is an IT skill issue, for sure. And since they reset the servers for everybody, it takes a while to reconnect. They had to do even more server maintenance before I could reconnect. So I'm finally able to reconnect, so when I go to push the TPS report through, it doesn't go through. So we have to contact another IT department to make the TPS report push through. And here's the thing. This particular TPS report that I said to push through has 24 parts to it. So they have to authenticate 24 different things and get them back to me. They did not get back to me today, so I will follow up tomorrow morning and say, hey, did you get those TPS reports pushed through so I can do my job? So yeah, I had plenty of time to sit at my desk and learn all about stuff spoken by Gun Jesus, as well as other things YouTube is recommending me. For better or for worse, I am going down the firearm rabbit hole. I'm learning more and more about guns than I ever thought I would, and yet still I have only bare bones scratched the surface. What the heck are these enemies? Smiling Rubiks. That's actually kind of cute. Not gonna lie. Hey, did you get that thing I sent you? Hey, do you like grilled cheese? Hey, a Lego man has fallen into the river in Lego City. Assemble the helicopter. Hey! Or something like that. Wow, we're just blasting through these levels. This is fine. But yeah, learning about guns. I have recently learned, for better or for worse, about the SIG P320. The handgun that is the standard military service rifle in the USA, and it will also misfire if you drop it at a 29-degree angle. So Lamau, just don't drop it at a 29-degree angle, similar to how about 10 years ago I dropped my laptop at a 45-degree angle and it completely bricked it, and I had to get it like a new one and repaired. It was awful. It broke the hard drive, because who would have thought dropping something at a 45-degree, dropping a rotating object at a 45-degree angle is literally the worst possible angle to drop it at in terms of material composition and physics. I can't justify that claim anymore because I'm no longer learning about physics, but I remember being in physics and engineering applications at the time. If you're gonna drop your laptop and it has a hard disk drive, don't drop it at a 45-degree angle. It'll have the least chance of surviving. That said, if you drop your laptop, don't expect it to survive, full stop. Don't give him chocolate milk, he's allergic. Oh no. Anyway. HR has filled me in on a little secret the other day. They said that we're finally getting a new hire starting Tuesday. I have not disclosed this information, but since my friend didn't tell me he got the job...
Which angle is the worst for dropping a cat?
Upside down. Do not drop a cat upside down. It has to work the hardest to get front. The cat can right itself-ish if it falls on its side. It might actually... Well, here's the thing. If a cat falls upside down, it has to right itself completely by doing its mid-air dance so it lands on its feet. If it drops from the side, it still has to do that dance, but it has a greater chance of not hitting the ground before it can complete that mid-air swivel because physics. I almost had to go through this yesterday when my cat tried to jump the 6-foot-tall wooden fence that was erected in a day. And if it weren't for my quick fingers on the leash to lock it in place and keep her from jumping the fence, she would have gotten away with it. But no, she was perched on top of the fence, and I was like, all right, we're not doing that. We're coming back. And I had to pick her up from the top of the fence and basically pry her back into my yard. And it was an endeavor, but I had to lift her up from on top of the fence, put her on my shoulder, and we just walked back inside. After the construction crews are done for the day, we're gonna go outside again. I bring my cat out for about an hour a day or until she pulls a stunt like that in which she loses outside privileges for the day. So yeah, I've incorporated touching grass into my daily routine. I never thought I'd see the day. But it turns out I am capable of touching grass on the daily. Yeah, I've had moments where Sakamoto wanted to jump from the back deck onto grass, which isn't 6 feet up, it usually ends up with me far away. Cat, I was surprised she's able to jump the fence. It's a really high jump, especially for her. He's beginning to believe in touching grass. One of the reasons I got the airsoft replicas to begin with was so I could go outside and shoot them at all of my wine bottles that I forgot to recycle, because I cannot recycle these from the recycle bin that gets picked up. If I'm gonna recycle these bottles, I have to actually go to a recycling plant, and that involves touching more grass than I'd like. My mom actually offered, hey, do you want me to recycle all those bottles? And I said no, I like using them as targets. In any case, today's tea is ginger peach turmeric. You just throw your stuff in your local recycle. Here's the thing, the local recycle isn't walking distance away. It's like a 5-minute drive, 2011. OMG vet police. Okay. Also, the idols are teaching me more grammar than I ever thought I'd learn from them. Oh, we have bin pickup? My bin pickup only does very select things. They sent me a flyer twice on what not to put in. For example, if I'm gonna put in cardboard, it has to be flattened cardboard. That hasn't stopped me, because I know it just gets flattened in the recycle truck anyway, so it shouldn't fucking matter. I've seen the back of those recycle trucks. They just get compacted. A cardboard box shouldn't be the end of the world. However, greasy pizza boxes apparently can't be used, which sucks, but okay, I guess I'll do my part in destroying the planet by not recycling it. Very cool. It's contaminated. Well, understandable. Have a great day. I do want to point out, spinning a Nagant revolver is very dangerous, because unlike a single action revolver that won't go off unless you cock the hammer back, The nugget revolver's double action, meaning if you pull the trigger hard enough, it will go off, so spinning it is dangerous. The counter argument is that the nugget revolver has one of the heaviest trigger pulls known to man in terms of double action. Apparently it had like a 20-pound trigger pull, allegedly, which is just asinine. But at the same time, you could maybe get away with spinning it with a 20-pound trigger pull. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I mean, if it was unloaded, sure, but loaded, absolutely not. That's just not safe. I made the mistake of accidentally swiping down the YouTube comments on one of the gun videos. It was about the SIG P320's misfires. And it turns out a lot of the misfires are caused from cops simply because they are so used to handling guns that it desensitizes them to how dangerous they actually are. So they lower their guard and do relatively unsafe things just because they're so used to handling them. And I believe it. I looked up that there are some gun safety courses relatively close by. Like, it's still a drive away, but it's not a ridiculous drive away. It's to towns that I'm used to going to. And the gun safety courses are usually no more than $200. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe someday that might actually be worth it. But I'm in money saving mode right now. Even though I went to the dentist this morning and learned that my insurance didn't cover it. So I had to pay 80 bucks. I was surprised it was only 80 bucks. I was expecting it to be a lot more than that. But that's still 80 bucks I would rather not spend. So yeah, fuck insurance, I guess. In other news...
Today I found out my house is haunted by a chicken.
That's some news.
A poultry guy.
I'm eating chicken right now.
A foul spirit.
I swear to God.
I plan to call an egg sources to help it cross to the other side.
Okay, that last bit was the icing on the cake. I don't like icing on cake. But that... the other side, I swear to God. That was like 4 in 1. Why would you do this? That is a powerful one. Save that for Corvid, who might be streaming tonight. It's Thursday. She usually streams on Thursdays. Turns out Corvid's not dead. She's streaming again, don't worry. I don't know if she's streaming today, but I was talking to her last night. She talked to me about a rifle that she wants, and I'm like, close enough. Welcome back, Mauser C96. Because the rifle she sent me, I forgot what it's called, but it is very similar to a Mauser C96 carbine. She's probably steaming Kingdom Hearts. Yes. Here's how you know you like a streamer. You don't like the game they're playing. You've never played it and never cared about it, but you still tune in for every stream. That's it. I have never cared for Kingdom Hearts. The only Kingdom Hearts that I've played was Chain of Memories for the Game Boy Advance, and that's because I got it for my birthday. And I'm like, cool, I guess I'm playing this. And me being bad at video games, I didn't actually finish the game. I got caught near an endgame boss, may have been a final boss, I don't know, but it was a ridiculous difficulty spike near the end. And I'm like, you know what? Imagine coming to a Girls Frontline stream. I mean, hey, you can watch whoever you want on Twitch. I will judge. Here's my opinion on judgment. You are free to judge whoever you want. It is your God-given right. But what separates the noobs from the pros is those who silently judge and those who vocally judge. Let's do a challenge level. Level 50. Okay. Alright, what have we got? We've got regular damage team. Are you better than my Groza? No, you're not. I'm putting in my Groza because my Groza is better in every way. It's V6. I know it's guaranteed to be better. Very cool. Now this Diane. Are you better than my Diane? Probably. Okay, you've got level 2, level 2. Wow. Tiles and a buff. Ouch. Why would you do this? PK judgment, it's fine. You know what? Let's actually play the game. I'm actually gonna play the video game. Here we go. You've proven yourself Stronger and more fit than before. Nice. Then your brother and challenge him to the weighted tricep kickbacks I do on days where you don't do ring fit. He could barely do one. You do 10 per arm. Man's literally flexing on family. Very cool. Also, welcome in Shiny. We're just yap. This is a yap stream disguised as a girls frontline stream, which honestly isn't really any different than my girls frontline stream. These are 15-pound weights. Damn. Now I probably couldn't do one either because I'm freaking miserably tiny. But don't worry about it. 2 fat guys standing up. Is that just getting up from your chair to hydrate? I don't know, like, that is a new exercise technique that I am not used to. Graceful spin. What does this do? Crit damage to 10% and restores health. What does this do? Okay, so this is more defensive. Graceful spin restores health. How long does it last? For 3 turns. Okay. Why don't we graceful spin Vepli? Because Vepli is probably gonna die. Wait, he's a healer? She continues to dance. Do I get to do more dance? Oh, she does an attack too. I wasn't expecting that. And an extra action. Shit, what do her actions do? One enemy, physical damage. If he has Confectance Index. Let's not do that. Let's do this. Allied unit. It applies targeted attack defense. Let's do it to Diane. Oh! It's an AoE buff. Very cool. So let's do it to Diane because she'll also buff Groza. He can heal a tad bit. I want to spin my Vepli. I spin my Vepli all the time. Let's also give Diane a graceful spin. Wow, Yuhi gets like 5 actions per turn. And she continues. Let's give Groza a graceful spin as well. Everyone's getting healing. Very cool. And now Vepli can rock and roll. Let's see what we can do. If I do this, yes, that will hit both of them. But so will this. And that does more damage. Damage is good. Let's do that. All right, do a spin. Check this out. How's that for a spin? That was a double kill. I was not expecting the double kill. Very cool. Let's run over here, do another spin to win, of course. And one more spin for good measure. How's this? Check this out. Wow, that just breaks it? Okay. -10 stability. That's pretty good. To quote Phil Swift, now that's a lot of damage! Love Phil Swift. Apparently Phil Swift is kind of an asshole off camera, but that makes sense. If I was a pitchman, I'd be an asshole too. Not gonna lie. How many? Okay, I got 12 turns to eliminate all units. God, these guys are so... This gives me a chance to eat on stream again. Oh, wow. Okay, maybe eating on stream was a bad idea. Ah. I'm having trouble eating on stream. Okay. So the issue I have is with chicken bones. I bite into the chicken, and the chicken bones get in the way. Wait, where's Groza? There we go. Will Mao just eat faster? Maybe I will. Okay. Just eat the bone? I almost did. That's the problem. Now, one enemy. If I go here and attack. There we go. That just kills because I do 200% damage. That's pretty neat, honestly. Cool. Does she dance after this? Yes, she does. Okay, let's apply graceful spin and heal Diane. Extra calcium by eating bones. Funny you should say that. I'm basically made of calcium. Or at least I'd like to believe I am. This is because growing up, I exclusively drank milk. That's all I ever drank. Any liquid I consumed was milk. I've never broken a bone, if that counts for anything. Now, Vepley, can you reach with this? No, you can't. If you were there, you could. Shit. Okay, Vepley, can you go over here and... Wait, can you kill him with the normal attack? No, you can't. Use one of your confectance indexes to get this dude. Nord voice. Look at this milk driver. I don't know Nord voice. But this is not sponsored by NordVPN. We get to spin again. Spin to win. Everybody group together. Alright, on top of this challenge stage, the rest of the challenge stages probably won't be unlocked until later. I might stream this again on Sunday. If I do stream again on Sunday, it'll be an unscheduled Girls Frontline stream after the race. Nord as in the race from Skyrim. I've never played Skyrim, no matter how many times Todd tries to show it to me. Yes, I'm like the last remaining guy that hasn't played Skyrim. I don't care how good it is. I've just never played Skyrim. I'm a non-Skyrim player. Okay, he can go here. Okay, get this guy because he's not gonna get AoE'd. Very cool. And then I can actually buff. Let's buff Groza. Passionate spin. Units, 2 stacks of shelter. Groza gets shelter like crazy. Let's go Vepley. Who already has 3 stacks of shelter. It's vaguely Nordic, but with a hint of awkward because be the SDA. I've never really played any be the SDA games. And yes, I keep calling it be the SDA just because of a dumbass joke that I made once. And I'm gonna die on this hill. It has to do with Speed Demos Archive being abbreviated to SDA, obviously. So, be the SDA. We speedrun it because their games make for very entertaining speedruns. Go, Groza. Throw your thing. In other news, I had a customer tip me today. Decently rare as it is, but the guy tipped $70. Holy shit. $70 frickin' bucks is what he typed. I'm just reading it as it's written. Tipping a mechanic at all is wild, but tipping 70, you must have done a fantastic job, or he just really liked your YouTuber face. Yeah, no, we're coming back on Sunday. In the meantime, let's collect our rewards. And in many ways similar to Van Halen, let's jump. Let's jump. Jump, 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 jump. I'm terrible at this game mode, but I haven't collected all the rewards.
I am into BDSM, buying dumb stuff with money.
8 out of 10 with mods. Not worth the headache. Skyrim. I surprisingly am the most non-gamer get out. We're trying that again. This game, he moves so fast when you press left and right. I don't know if it's a frame rate issue, because if they tied his movement to frame rate, that makes sense. But my diner game moves extremely fast. It's Icy Tower, but without the ice. Thanks. I actually did not know what game this is based off of, but I do like the mobile mini game within a mobile game aesthetic that they've gone for. Oh shit. I need to kill those guys. That's the achievement I'm going for. It's not about score. It's about sending a message. Give him a ride home in the company car. That's pretty extravagant. shit! Die, please. Thank you, please. Oh, I got him. Oh, man. Oh, I missed it. Okay. It's fine. Magnet? So giving him a truck drive. You must have been a really good drive 2011. That's all I can surmise from that. Oh, I couldn't kill it. It's fine. Going up. So 2K got an absolutely cracked score on this thing. I'm debating whether or not I want to try to beat it. Oh no, interface screw. Anyway. Ow. Die, please. Thank you, please. I missed a coin. Die, please. Thank you. I didn't know you could kill those guys until I figured it out. I'm like, oh, if you hit them from below, you die. But if you hit them from above, they die. Like this. Bonk. Oh, I missed it. That's fine. Okay, we're making some steady progress here. This is alright. I don't even know what my high score is in this mode. Oh! Whee! That would have been close. Okay, we're running out of platforms now. We ran out of platforms now. But hey, I didn't even come close to my high score. Truly the mobile game experience, yes. Alright, did I get the rewards? Hey! I got almost the rewards. Okay, we're trying again. We're getting the reward. I missed the body armor right out the gate. Very cool. Going up. He's an ad for more platform. So, eBay decided to recommend me something that I'm actually interested in. It is a Dinergate mobile phone charging power bank. And I'm like, I don't need that. However, well, I actually don't need it because my phone lasts more than all day as is. There, I got the achievement. I win. I missed. No, I didn't. We're good. Used flesh. Maybe. I don't need that yet. Maybe with what I'm cooking later in the year and next year. As I said earlier this stream, near the beginning, because I had a lot of time to think to myself today, I was pondering future stream ideas. Those stream ideas would be realized like next year or so. That's how far ahead I think, which is kind of a problem, only because I have to make it that far first. I don't know what the future brings, if I'm even gonna be able to stream that long. Then again, in my mind, I wasn't supposed to make it this far, and here we are. Ow, shit. Ow, fuck. Okay. 3D death model? No. Bro, if you want a 3D model, when my cat gets here, I'll show you. Let's get my reward. Yeah! Also, let's go gambling. I actually want this weapon. We're going gambling. For the first time in stream, we go gambling. We're going gambling. Let's go gambling. Gamble? Nah, we didn't win. We failed to gamble. I already have the... Now that I inspect it, this is actually pretty close to the one I have, honestly. This flesh tube, easy. Listen. Once you go, you can't go back. Once VTuber breaks into FleshTuber, it is so much harder to go back. If I do a FleshTube stream, it will be unarchived. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it, I didn't realize my cooking stream is gonna be a FleshTube stream. That will not be unarchived. Fuck. Okay, I've already proven myself wrong. But yes, the cooking stream is in the pipeline. But it's gonna have to come after the God's Drunkest Driver stream.
skill issue.
I would much rather get skill issued than whatever the fuck that Zoomer slang is. Certain Zoomer slangs actually annoy me. In kidding, 0 out of 10 don't recommend after making the mistake of eating a sausage live. Don't give me ideas. Don't give me ideas. My cursed cooking stream is cursed. Or it will be cursed when I do it. It was the subathon incentive. Also, the inverse cipher is live, so we could do this. As a Zoomer, I agree I hate Zoomer slang. I'm so sorry you get lumped in with all that. Okay. Oh my god, it's whack-a-mole. Clear all channels of reinforcement, not more than 3 enemy units on the map. Okay, what do I do? A movement up for a turn. Ability damage 1. Oh, I can stop reinforcements here. And here. Okay. Wait, I fucked it up. Because I can move. Again. Yeah. There's too many gems. This is gonna follow ordinary sausage and boil a steak in something strange? No. Oh my god! Oh my god! Gonna be a motherfucker. How much movement I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I could go here. And I could go here. And hit him off. Honk. Very cool. Oh, I was supposed to block these two. I'm gonna complete the level. I'm just gonna get far. Like, I know this is gonna end as a failure. But I'm just gonna try. Will I die in one hit? If so, that's a problem. Okay, I don't die in one hit. This is fine. So no more than 3 enemy units on the map. Okay. Fuck. I could block 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a failure. This is a failure state. And a failure that sounds like a you-know-what issue. Can't believe you spent $25,000 on that lobster sausage. Holy crap. I am no stranger to spending too much money on your hobbies. Wait. I wonder. How much movement I got? Only 5? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, I can still win this. Here's how Ness can still win. Because there will be 3 enemies on the map by the time I'm done. And I can stop that one afterwards. There we go. Okay. It shouldn't be a fail state. He's blocking the reinforce. It might reinforce on top of that. Wait, once I move, I can't block that. It's the final turn. This is a fail state. I cannot attack and move out of the way afterwards. If I could, this wouldn't be an issue. But once I attack, that's the end of my move. See? I can't block both of these. I can block one, but then I can't reach the other. Unless... Where was I? If I was there... No, this is a redo. I have a better idea this time. Yeah, you keep the one over here. Yeah, so you keep the one on the edge. And what that will allow you to do is smack him into the hole in the next turn. And that will stop the amount of moles appearing. And let's do the same here. Very cool. Okay. Now, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, so I'll do what I did last time, but we're gonna do the runaround like this. So that's we're gonna get the double kill. Bonk. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Double kill. Very cool. Oh shit. Okay, so now... Wait, I'm worse off than before. Because... How many can you block? 1, 2, 4... Wait! I can't kill them all like this. Oh no! Shit! I was better off before! No! Now I have to remember what I did before! Because I don't have enough movement to both block this and move back. What's this attack range? Wait, this attacks diagonally. But it doesn't really do much for me. And it doesn't kill. And that's a problem. The fact that this doesn't shove diagonally makes me sad. I gotta do what I did before. Okay, streamers aren't supposed to be good at puzzle games. Okay. Now, I know I need to block these. I can't remember which one. Okay, so you're starting on the right, and you're starting up here. That might have to do something with... If I go here, here... That lets me... I'll be more centralized that way. And that's the key. Centralization. Because my attack moves them 2 spaces. If they spawn there, I could still hit them. If I spawn there, I could still hit them. That's the key. Okay. Because I'm gonna have extra movement. Okay. Okay, let's try this. That's what I can do now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could stop it here and still kill that guy. All in one turn. There we go. Doing the most actions possible. Very cool. And now I have 7 movement. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. I could do the same thing over here. And we're still centralized. Mostly, kind of. Another kill. And thanks to the way I did that, I can now block off enough holes such that when I move... Okay. I need to be very careful now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So they're spaced out pretty mean. I have 5 movement. Kinda sucks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's lame. That's really lame, actually. I have to decide which hole do I want to leave open. This one, probably. Because I could still get the kill on that one. 2, 3... Actually, let's leave this one open. No. No. I gotta close this one. Because I'm gonna need to close that hole, too. Level sucks. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's something, I guess. I'll have movement to play with. Okay. Now, the problem now is how far apart the others are. And there's gonna be one that spawns in and blocks me off. Okay, it's the final turn. And the remaining ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is a fail. Unless... Yeah, no, it's too far away. I can't block all of these at once. Bullshit. So now the question becomes... These far corner ones are... problematic. Yeah, the ones on the far corners. I'm not sure how I'm gonna take care of that. Did I take that? Okay, I went... Okay, so that was ideal. Or was it? How did I start? So I started by centralizing. Okay. I like the centralization idea. Or do I? I just thought of something better. Rather than centralize, take advantage of the extra movement you get. So instead... Let's speed this up. Instead, we go here, and then here. And what this allows me to do is to go up and around. Oh, I could just... Hold on, was I standing on? I'm an idiot. I'm a fucking idiot. Oh my god. You're already standing on top of one. I'm just making life harder on myself. Okay, let's do that. Then that. Then that. Very cool. That's fewer things I need to worry about. There. Like that. I believe that is the way. Okay. Now, using you, this, while still hitting you off. Very cool. And this will greatly limit the number of enemies in play. I can't kill him, but I can at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can hit him, I can centralize him. There we go. Or he's gonna move. If I just don't attack him, I can move even further and close more holes. The bold strategy, let's see if it pays off. It did not pay off because he didn't move off. However, this does allow me to run over here. Close these. At least take care of you. A little bit. I botched it, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I completely botched this, but progress was kind of made. Ow. Yeah, no, okay. I need him off there. So I need to put you here. There, let's try this. Cool. Better. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh boy. I could close all these holes. Very cool. In fact, take care of this one while I'm at it. Very cool. And now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops. Yeah, the only requirement is... Oh, I can't close that one. There we go. Better. And now they're gonna surround me, but oh no. Anyway. Mission complete. Easy game. Easy game. Thanks, Rosa. I knew I could do it with you. Very cool. That was a good puzzle. Very good puzzle. Up next is the second one. The rest I'll do on Sunday. If I stream on Sunday. I should stream on Sunday. I plan on it. I didn't schedule it, but it'll be sometime on Sunday. Eliminate the target units. These are the target units. And I have to use these guys, probably. Okay. Aegis Blade does not do well. Are you kidding me? I have to predict... Oh, wait. I have to hit these guys so that they get really close. In one turn. Huh. I could do that. Let's try this. You! Hey, Corvid! I don't know if you're streaming today, but, welcome in. Clank! Very cool. Boom! Boom! Well, that was easy! Dang! I saw you streaming. Thanks, you too. You'll be a lurk after you start. Oh my gosh, she's doing what I do. She is having a stream open while live. I'm guilty of that. Speaking of which, we're gonna take our first Bezos break, and when we come back, it turns out I didn't do my platoon daily. You guys get to see how I handled the boss battle. In any case, I'll be back in 3 minutes. Take this time to follow Corvid's Curios. She's going live pretty soon. Or later. Yes, Splatoon dailies, except not quite. But yeah, if you want to see how I handle this, feel free to come back in about 3 minutes. Because that's how long the Bezos break is gonna be!
Catch up. Watch me step in, lights up. I'm the point, gotta work on lot. Yeah, I'm second to none. Yeah, I'm second to none. High heels, I stay high race. I don't ever fall. I'm the cream of the scene. You hear me?
You thought I'd do the boss battle, but instead we're going gambling! I hit the wrong banner. I hit the wrong banner. Oh my god, I just wasted 10 pulls. I just wasted 10 fucking pulls. Whoops. That is not what I wanted to do. It's fine. That'll just go to the next banner because the pity rolls over. Let's go gambling! And we didn't get it anyway. It's fine. Those 10 pulls will just go to the next banner. I didn't win it anyway. That's one copium. I'm not gonna say I like it, but it is less shitty than it could be. Is that the pity system rolls to the next banner. So for example, it now says 64 accesses before I guarantee an elite. That used to say 74. This 64 will carry over to the next banner. I hardly know her. Anywho, let's head back to my platoon. We're gonna do the boss battle. I did one of them at work, but the other one... Medium ammo ignores 50% of target's defense. Well, shit. Don't mind if I do. Where is my extra fire power? I know I bring Cheetah. Okay, we got QJ, Cheetah. Who's my fifth? Who do I usually bring as my fifth? I know I have a fifth. Not you, it's not you, it's not you, and it's not you. Where is she? Why am I... Oh yeah, Vector. Normally Vector is up here, but she's down here for some reason. Probably because she's small ammo. Who's also small ammo? Cheetah. Honestly, MVP, freaking... Potato, if you're listening, get your neural helix up on your Cheetah. She's basically MVP for now. Just saying. I've used her every day in the boss battle, and you're about to see how I use her. Let's go. So I've gotten this almost down to a science. There's some RNG involved. But for the most part, put you here, put you here, put you up here. Actually, wait, no, you stay here, so you're anchored back there, because you do support attacks. Rock and roll. Okay, so first things first. Boojum. For those who don't know, this is the Chapter 1 Boojum, or is it Chapter 2? That appears with cutscenes and everything. Now you get to fight it and kill it. Well, you can't kill it. Alright. So I always start with QJ opening like this because one, her 6 Confectance ult isn't ready, and I'm not gonna put the E on her that gives her extra Confectance. I could, but instead I have other keys on her. Moving her down here, what that does is it lets Cheetah run over here. Cheetah, with this particular classified manuscript, the more she moves, the more defense her attacks ignore. Puts her in a perfect position to buff everyone. Now we're cooking. I love MP7. Now, I've always been an MP5 fanboy. However, Cheetah MP7 has low-key opened my eyes to MP7. Next up is Vector. I hardly know her. He's gonna go over here, and we ignite. Because Vector's ignition gives everyone else a buff as well. Yoink. Whoa, flames be upon ye. After that, Vector, smash. Now we're doing some damage. So I have a V1 G36. So when she does a support attack, she actually gives a damage buff to whoever's attacking. And this, I believe, happens twice per turn. So now I get Sharkry into position. Actually, do I? If it's overburn. Okay, so nearest allied target and gains heat recovery. Oh, that's a heal. Okay. Well, Charkry gets to spin. Spin to win. We do a little spinning in here. And the only thing I haven't quite optimized is getting hit by the blast. And what I mean by that is finding a way to take acid to the face without dying. And I think by moving Charkry forward one space, that's how I would solve that. Because what G36 would do on the next turn is cleanse that buff. But if I do... I like to put G36 back here, because that way she will always be in support range of fire. To go boom. She throws a knife and does mad damage. And we're doing mad damage, like 10k per pop. And Charkry also does support attacks for some fucking reason. Holy crap. This is absolutely wild. 600 points on the first turn. That is insane. In fact, I believe that's a personal record. I've never gotten that many points on the first turn. Anywho, who's gonna spit? Who's the unlucky winners? Charkry and Vector. That's okay, I guess. Okay. So up next, turn 2, the order is particular. You got that on 2 turns? Nice. So notice how G36 has 5 confectants. When she attacks once, when she does a support, that's at 6. QJ is at 6, and you're gonna attack, you're gonna attack, you're gonna attack, you are also gonna attack. What that means, QJ can take cover and do her ult, because I know I'm going to be doing 4 attacks. If I'm only doing 3 attacks in a turn, I don't want to ult with QJ when I could just attack with QJ instead. The QJ's ult at max confectance lets her do 1 more support attack, but that's only useful if you're doing 4 attacks in 1 turn, which in this case I am. Cheetah, having used her candy throw ability, is now in a position to ADHD zoomer around the field. So I want to move her 6 or 7 spaces to get the maximum amount of her movement buff. So I'm gonna put it right here and have her attack. What this attack does, it lets G36 support attack, giving Cheetah a damage buff that lasts the whole turn, meaning Cheetah's support attacks will also be damage buffed. You can see how I'm snowballing all this shit. Up next is Vector. I'm gonna move Vector out of the way of the poison because that's not good. Actually, up next is G36. Because her bar is full, I don't want to waste any confectants. For optimization purposes, it's tea time. Actually, cake time. I weighed myself at work with all my clothes and everything on. 142 pounds. Don't do what you want with that information. I bring that up because I avoid cake and other foods like that if I can help it. So, knowing that G36 would give me cake is like, do I eat it? I really don't want to because I'm conscious about my weight, honestly. I want cake. Actually, what you could do, you could set up something, I'm not sure if it's still around, it's called Treat Stream, where it's for streamers. It's basically a Throne, but if Throne and DoorDash had a baby. That's what Treat Stream is. There was a VTuber that I used to follow. On 2 occasions, I actually bought her dinner. So, you want that information? It is relatively expensive, but hey, you are literally buying the streamer food that will arrive on stream, and they can eat it on stream. Straight up. It's basically streamer DoorDash. And it keeps you anonymous. Hence, that's true too. If that's something you're curious about, feel free to look into it. Optional interactive things like that, I feel, are really great for certain audiences and certain streamers. And that, thanks. You know, I have a friend whose username is Headpats, and thanks to that, I keep getting confused with when someone redeems Headpats. I'm all like, oh hey, it's Headpat. Wait a minute. Okay, turn 3 thing. This is where I could take some creative liberties, because Cheetah is no longer doing support attacks, meaning you're gonna attack, you are gonna do a basic attack, you can attack, and you can attack, meaning QJ, it would be in QJ's best interest to use her ult. I got really lucky with that north spawn way up there, the tentacle spawning up there. It won't have to attack me. That's a good username? You're a good username. COVID's Curios. So because Cheetah's no longer doing support attacks, I attack with Vector and Sharkry first. What this does is it probably get them behind cover if I can. There we go. Get the attack here. Achoo, bless you. Is what I would say if I actually did that. That's just part of the Blazing Saddles joke, because there is a character named Achoo, and every time someone would call for him, they'd say, bless you. Having looked into the etymology and history of why we say bless you when someone sneezes, I no longer subscribe to that train of thought. When someone says bless me when I sneeze, I just don't say anything. Sometimes I give an acknowledged grunt, but I do not believe that is an act worth thanking, because they are essentially doing an exorcism, believing I am possessed by Satan. There may be some truth to that, but believing I'm possessed by Satan probably isn't a compliment, all things considered. Also, where can I put Cheetah where she won't die? Actually, I could put G36 in harm's way and put Cheetah here. No, that's only 2 spaces. Cheetah might die. No, she won't. She's gonna be just fine, because if I put her right here, she's gonna heal herself. Very cool. He's possessed. Get him. Oh no, they're coming after my possessions. What are you, the ATF? I've recently learned that the ATF is just one big meme, and I say meme as a buzzword to hide my true feelings, because I don't feel like opening this can of worms on stream. I'm only learning now about gun control and gun laws and all that crazy stuff. The past month, I have been looking into, I guess my interest this year, guns. My interest in 2023, motorcycles. My interest in 2020, VTubers and learning Japanese. That's it. That's how I operate. Crack the code. I need to move Cheetah. The Henry AR-7. Yes, that is the not Mauser C96 carbine that I mentioned earlier that Corvid brought up. It is a pretty snazzy looking firearm, given what little I know about firearms. Okay, you are not you're attacking, you are definitely attacking, and you're attacking. So I'm going to move Chinese woman over here. I apologize if you can hear that construction nearby. That is so loud. Holy crap. You want to buy one so much? Lamau, just have somebody donate. How much did you say it was? $300? $300 for that gun? That's, honestly speaking, I think that's a good deal. I've only recently learned how expensive guns really are. Having never looked into guns before, I did not realize guns were priced the way they were. The only comparison point I had for price of guns is video games, and you can see how that may be problematic. I need to space everyone out 1. There we go. Yeah, if I space everyone out 1, it's one of the cheapest guns and is decent for the price. One of the cheapest guns I've seen as a kind of meme. I say kind of because it's kind of a meme, I think. I think it's kind of a meme. I think it's called the High Point. or at least that's the brand. It's a High Point compact pistol. It is $80, and it's an example of you get what you pay for. Because quite honestly, it's not the best. It's not bad. There are worse guns for more, but it's not the best. Personally, despite their limited practicality, I've always been a fan of revolvers. Oh, the one that fires when it's dropped? That's the SIG P320. But if the High Point also fires when it's dropped, then that makes sense. I've also looked into the SIG P320, and that has opened the doorway to learn about pistol braces and PDWs. The Flux Raider in particular, I have taken a liking to. The High Point is, yeah. My thoughts exactly. I'd say, despite being a not gun guy, if you can find a better platform, get a better platform. We're on turn 5 and we're at 1500. I am fucking shredding this thing. I might set a new high score on stream. This is wonderful. Okay, so I'm just gonna have Cheetah run max, and I'm just gonna have you buff everybody. You're buffing everybody out here. Very cool. So this is where QJ attacks. I'm gonna have QJ attack this turn, and she's actually gonna attack before G36. I'm gonna put her right here, and by having her attack before G36, this lets her G36 cap out her convectants, and it also lets me get the QJ buffs. Hey! God, I love MP7. Holy crap. Okay. So now, tea time. Love tea time. It is tea time. Ginger peach turmeric tea. Good stuff. Alright. I will say, this Nemer tea, I get it, has really helped me learn the attack patterns, or rather how to effectively use G36 and Cheetah. Like I never die. Easy game. Oh sweet, I get to ult twice. Fuck yeah. Let's go. Yeah, Sharkry can ult twice in one turn. The only problem is she does not benefit from the Ultimate Pursuit buff from weapon attachments. This is simply because the ultimate itself does not do damage, it just gives her buffs. That's it. So, because Ultimate Pursuit does not strengthen the buffs you get, it just strengthens the attack or heal. But the ultimate itself is not a attack or heal, then it doesn't really do much. I'm gonna throw Vector way up here, because next turn she's gonna ignite everything, and it's gonna be kind of funny, not gonna lie. Usually once your Cheetah dies and it's game over, Lamau, just don't let your Cheetah die. Use my Suomi. Do I need to swap my Suomi for G36? That would be a very suboptimal decision, honestly. G36, my beloved. There's a reason why she's the first airsoft replica that I got. That reason is because I already had an alternate outfit, and I really liked the platform and its dual optic, and yeah, I just like it, okay? I will say, given how I present myself and how I approach learning about guns, all of my gun friends are very supportive of my newfound, very healthily supportive of my newfound special interest, and it's wonderful. I have so many people I can talk to about guns and ask stupid questions, and they don't judge me negatively for it. While sure, sometimes they give me the occasional ribbing, that's to be expected. Overall, they think it's super awesome that I'm actually giving a shit about guns and taking the time to learn and explore different platforms. It also helps that Gun Jesus exists. For those who don't know, whenever I say Gun Jesus, I'm referring to Ian McCollum of the Forgotten Weapons YouTube channel. He is absolutely wonderful. I love all of his videos. I learn so much from them, and that's why he does the videos, is so people can learn about the weapons. I'm actually going to move Sharkry up first. The reason I'm moving her up first is because she will be in range to attack the tentacle when it gets ignited by Vector. So this is a marginal boost. This is to ensure that Sharkry can ult next turn as well. So it's fine. Worst case scenario, I miscalculated, misjudged, and I miss out on like 5 points. Those are 5 points I'm never getting back. Which honestly is awful. It's fine. Let's see. Let's go ahead and, since we're front shifting up north, yeah, let's clear as much of the gunk as we can. Whoa! Flames be upon ye! God, I love this animation so much. Like, yeah! So good. So good. Oh my god. Very cool. And now, burn. Burn them. Burn it all. Everything razed to the ground. I like the phrase "razed to the ground" because it sounds like you're trying to lift something downwards, as if you're Australian. But no, raise as in burn. Holy crap, we are absolutely destroying this thing. I didn't realize I should have moved Cheetah first, so she gets that extra bonus on her support attacks. Because after you move her, she gets a damage buff. Very cool. That's okay. Again, that's like 10 points I'm never getting back. She's not the focus of today's buff anyway. And last but most certainly not least, G36, my beloved. Very cool. Just run up to her point. That was a melee knife at that point. Ah, there we go. See, this is what I mean. After the ignition buff takes over, Sharkry can attack. And I believe it's going to happen again with the tentacle right now. Tentacle attacks. It catches fire. Sharkry hits it. Gets the confectants. Very cool. Oh my god, I might get 2,000 points. Hey, yo. See, they just keep going. And now Vector comes in. Boom! I love that. Ouch. I don't love that. Oh, hey, 1990. That was a good year. Okay. Turn 7. The final turn. G36 is stuck with a basic attack. You attack, you're gonna super attack, you're gonna attack. So QJ gets to ult. It doesn't matter if anyone dies this turn, we're on the final turn. As long as everyone doesn't die, which pretty sure the boss isn't even powerful enough to do a party wipe. Crap, do you still have your... I think you do. No, you don't. Okay, that means I attack with Vector first. Vector? Yeah, she doesn't attack, meaning I attack with Vector first. And then I attack with a double boosted Sharkry. And we just close it out. Yoink! That's some damage. That's some damage. Woo!
Yoink!
They just keep going. We're laying on the heat, literally. Let's go ahead, put Sharkry back here. She's gonna spin twice. Ah, she spins. She spin and she win. Let's go. I like how even though she's a fire character, her alternate costume is a school swimsuit. I've never liked school swimsuits. There are so many things that people are attracted to that just do nothing for me. And the 14,000 damage, oh my god! That's some damage. That's like a Wawa double tap. Woo. Oh, we're doing damage, okay. Last but certainly not least, we're just gonna go max movement. Run circles around this boojum. There we go. Very cool. God, that's so much damage. This damage is so good. Okay, and I'm gonna put you right here, and you're gonna finish the job. Let's rock and roll. Let's see what kind of score I get. 22-15. And it keeps going up because of out of turn damage. This is a new record. I just set a new personal record. I'm never scoring this high again. This is insane. This is what the platoon leader should be. Setting a good example for his minion. I mean, for the rest of the platoon. Very cool. That's pretty good. Let's fucking go. Shoutouts to Mayhem for him putting his level 60 V6 cheetah with a level 60 classified manuscript. That's what the weapon's called. Very cool. 22-27. Very good. Honestly, that's pretty good. I like this. How the fuck did QJ heal 0.01% at 0? Oh, that's how much they were healed. Or is it? Oh, right, because if they heal themselves from G36's ability for heat recovery, that's how that works. That makes sense. Okay. Get my frontline supply. Very cool. And on that note, let's go gambling! There's a 75-25 as opposed to a 50-50. And if I get the 25, I'm gonna fucking cry. Oh my god, I'm getting the 25. I've gotten all of the 75 so far. Fire Emblem gang, let's go. Aw, oh, dang it. Aw, oh, dang it. Aw, oh, dang it. Aw, oh, dang it. Close. I got it. I fucking got it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We happy. We happy. We got her ultimate weapon. It is now time to bring out the Hee. I'm doing it. I'm gonna dump all my resources into Hee. We're doing this. Where you at? Oh, she's at the bottom. Okay. First things first. Where's a regular weapon? All these assault rifles look the same. Okay, let's not forget to upgrade the K2. Very cool. But here we go. This brings a smile to my face. Enhance! Level 60. This costs 667,935 chips. I have over 2 million. I think I'm good. Easy game. Now the real fun comes with leveling her up. I think I'm good on stock bars too. I'm not skipping these animations. I like these animations. And because I get them all to level 60 so frequently, I'm good. Very Hee. I forgot to say last time, I really do like her diamond eyes. The diamond eyes, not to be confused with the word diamond eyes, which is the worst fucking status effect in Earthbound. But yes, this is pretty neat. Very cool. Okay. Level 60. Let's do it. We got rid of level 60. Very cool. And now I'm gonna have to like farm materials back. Awesome. That was cute. That was cute. Up next, keys. I can give her common keys for now. I have this crit health attack. I have... Actually, these are imprinted keys. Yeah, let's... Tragedy preview, scribbled thought, that's for Litara. I'll find which one's hers. Path of Dance Seeking. Here we go. And Sparkle's Leader. Here we go. These are her keys. Awesome. I picked the wrong one. Very cool. Not Midnight Reflection. Not that one. There we go. I'll install the others later. But here's something that most people kind of forget about, is the Neural Helix. Mayhem, if you're still here, pay attention. Unlocking more Neural Helix gives them further buffs. I recommend you invest in these cylinders. They will do you well. They're easy to forget about. Fortunately, I have an absolute fuck ton of cylinders that I can just clear them all in one go. Hee. Now, let's see what our keys are like. When the active skill Improv expends additional Confectance Index, critic damage is increased by 5%. That's pretty good. Ooh, I'm running out of cores. That's not good. After triggering Best Dancer, restores HP equal to 20. It affects depends on the first 3 dances. Each graceful spin, each passionate spin is Best Dancer. How do you best dance? Oh, okay. That's pretty good. When using the skill Improv... Okay, that's her basic attack. Cleanse 1 random buff from the attack from the target. Okay. After using Soul of Dance to inflict stun... Applies movement denied. Oh my god. That is mean. And also not very useful on bosses. But... Okay. What are your tier 3 ones? If Yuhi did not move this turn, her basic attack and active skill range is increased by 3 times. That's insanely good, actually. When Never Gonna Give You Up is in effect, Yuhi's attack is increased by 10. Okay, how is that procced? That is the question. Troops Core, okay. For 3 turns. When Yuhi applies Dance Steps or Defense Shredding, Yuhi cannot be cleansed, gains extra command. When an allied units deal physical damage, Yuhi gains Confectance. After Yuhi uses a basic attack, she can use Graceful Pirouette or Passionate Resonance. Yuhi applies 3 or more Dance Steps. Okay, so that's those. Triggers Best Dancer once, gaining 1 stack of Never Gonna Give You Up. Does this go away? No. It will... Maximum of 4 stacks. Wait a minute. This doesn't go away. It's permanent. Refreshes durations of Dance Steps and Defense Shred. I love support characters. Oh my god. Let's fucking go. Okay. Definitely getting those keys. I need to be careful which keys I get. So, not moving. Pretty good. You put her in one place and have her support. That's usually good. But I do like Never Gonna Give You Up. We're gonna get that one. Yes, these cores are hard to get. He did not move this turn. For attacks, I'm hesitant on that one. Soul of Dance to inflict stun. How does it inflict stun? That is the question. Select 1 allied units and applies a targeted attack defense. And all allied units, that's an AoE. Physical damage within that area and it stuns them. Oh! This is an AoE stun. Let's do it. That's pretty good, honestly. And then applies movement denied after the stun. That's insult to injury. However, after Best Dancer, this keeps her HP topped up. I like that. And this increases, crit damage is increased by 5. every time it does that, and I only plan on doing that every time it does. This is gonna proc a lot. So I'm gonna get this one. And that is enough for now. I'm gonna be conservative about my cores because I only have 9 left. But we're not gonna go all out on you, Hee. We're just gonna install these for now. Very cool. And while we're here, I have a surprise for all y'all. I actually did cave and get her outfit. However, the outfit comes with accessories. Cat ears are a must, but for traditional idol people, there is a little crown headpiece. Let's get a nice zoom in on the crown headpiece. That is not the crown headpiece. That is your wanting money from me. Don't do that. But crown headpiece is nice. I've always been a cat ear guy. You can adjust what flavor of cleavage you want. I don't care either way. I just left it on the regular one. And you can adjust which socks you like. Now, personally, I have never liked fishnets. And while I do prefer bear, I am not a fan of any body markings, such as her leg marking that says sweet. So instead, we're keeping the socks here. This is fine. Because now it's like it's a sock design. And it matches the outfit. But of course, this outfit looks out of place if we don't dress the gun up as well. So now we're going full idol mode. Very cool. Ladies and gentlemen, we are sparkling center stage with this one. It's a good outfit. It is a very what's-her-face from Typing of the Dead outfit. But at the same time, I don't hate it. I think it was worth the coins that I spent on it. I bought it with coins and not money, even though it is money. Right, I still need to put weapon attachments on this thing. Where are my ballistic boosts at? I know I trained ballistic boosts for How do I not have ballistic boost? That's phase resonance. There we go. That's ballistic boost. Oh, here we go. I do. We got an EO tech, health, defense, health. Attack, defense, health. That's not shit. I'd like better, but EO tech is nice. Anyone? Nope. Wait, Groza, why do you... I'm gonna have to investigate that later. What the hell am I doing here? Hello, Ness. Hello, Talon. We are upgrading. Alright, where are my ballistics at? This one, health, attack, defense. Whoops, don't want to calibrate it just yet. We're just gonna equip it. We have any better? Defense, attack, defense. That's pretty good. Attack, attack, health. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. What does Groza have equipped? Okay, note to self, get Groza better equipment. What the hell am I doing? Attack, defense, defense? I like this one. Because she's not exactly a damage dealer. More health and defense will suit her better. It'll keep her in the fight. And now... lasers. I hardly know her. Crit, defense, and attack. Okay, crit rate I would like. Because she does do extra crit... Hey, Talon! Thanks for the prime! I can't believe you've done this! Very cool. Attack, health, defense. That's pretty good. Underbarrel light. Awesome. We'll go with that. And now a suppressor. I hardly know her. This is... or muzzle flash. Crit rate and damage. Oh. Oh, that's cracked. Health, defense, attack, and health. I like this one. Let's see what else we got. Health, crit rate, attack, health. Crit, defense, attack, defense. Hold on, let me see what her ability does. I know... dance steps or defense spreading. Where... okay. Best dancer, graceful spin. Graceful spin. Crit damage is increased by 10. So this... what does never give up to? This is just a flat damage increase. It ignores defense. So she's good at ignoring defense. Like, I'm sure an idle joke could be made there. So, looking at all my flash hiders here, they're all mostly attack, defense, health boost, attack, health, defense. There we go. I like that one. Let's do that one. Very cool. I could probably upgrade those. However, wait a minute, we decked out the gun. Why don't we go ahead and deck out the attachments as well? Get the foregrip. Who wouldn't want... What the fuck is this? That's actually aimable. Because there's like a dot right there. I like that. That is cool. I really like that, actually. A microphone under barrel. I love this. I unironically love this. This is amazing. Oh my god. I would use this. This is awesome. This is one of the only weapon skins I actually went out and got. If ignoring defense wouldn't crit be extra effective, yes. Yes, it would. However, ooh, what are these? Oh, these are unlockable in custom skin. Oh, these are for the other ones in the shop that I didn't want to buy because I didn't think they were worth the money. I could mix and match. Oh, yeah, I'm an idol, but... Okay, that's pretty good. I like this. Let's get the animations, because why not? She still has that soundboard. Very cool. Okay. Because this is the K2, she still retains her animations, or at least she should. Please? Please? Do the thing? I hate this gun. She doesn't do the animations with the gun. She just holds it. This is so sad. I think it's because they didn't have any animated charging handles. This is so sad. Let's turn around. Fine, I'll press it. Okay. That's what... She did it twice! Okay. She wouldn't let me leave. That was kidnapping. Also, we did lore once last time. We're gonna get one more lore this time. I could do G11's lore, but we're not here for her. Let's get the lore. The lore, here we go. This is it, Commander! Not to be confused with the Michael Jackson film of the same name, and the album. I called ahead and got my Hoobais! I know that's a Korean term, but out of context and not recognizing it as a Korean term, that is just one of the goofiest words I've ever seen ever used. I called ahead and got my Hoobais from Sparkle to come over. Let's see, where do we register? Is it over there? Yellow was passing by the green zone one day when he came to me, saying that the Grom Troop has contacted her. Apparently, they were on tour in the area along with Sparkle. As Sparkle's former leader, she had been invited to watch their performance and was given a couple of tickets. It just so happened that the Elmo needed to stop for maintenance, so he invited me to come watch their show with her. I want to see Sawako's Hoobais. Wrong game, dude. I don't play that game anymore. Leader, over here! A nearby doll in a performance outfit waves to us. She's surrounded by quite a number of similarly clothed dolls. It's the girls from Sparkle! Commander, over there! Let's go, go, go! Let's go! Everyone, it's been a while. How y'all doing? Yeah, we haven't seen you in the flesh for a long time ever since you said you were going back to fulfill your wish. Miss Alessia's been taking good care of us. Flesh. She's a robot. She doesn't have... Who buys coal height? Understandable. Okay. I'm learning things I didn't ever think of learning. Thanks, idol culture. That's not Japanese. I'm sorry, it must have been really hard on you. Aw, don't say that, leader. You call us every week, don't you? And you gave us pointers on dancing and helped plan new sequences for us too. Well, I was the one who abandoned you to do my own thing, so I don't think I deserve to be... As He reminisces about the past with the two dolls from Sparkle who appear to be the troop's leaders, the dolls around them are whispering to each other and stealing glances at me from time to time. Uh-oh! Something seems strange about this, so I prick up my ears and try to listen in on their conversation. Hey, look over there, at that guy besides the leader. Isn't he the one leader was talking about all the time? Oh, yeah, the way he looks at us and the way he looks and his aura are just like what leader described. They seem really close, too. So the reason why he's here is with leader is because they're on a date? Did leader manage to score with him after all? Maybe. It seems the dolls are talking about me. Did he usually bring me up around them? Ahem! It seems he has noticed her troop members gossiping about me because she affects a stern look on her face and makes a show of clearing her throat to silence their wagging eyebrows. Thanks to the whims of her designers, he was always prone to blushing when excited, and right now she is beet red. You are gay. What are you gay? So, allow me to introduce him to you. This is the commander of the Elmo, or in other words, my commander. Your commander, I see. What little gravitas he managed to put on immediately shatters, and she promptly dissolves into a flustered mess. This is the male fantasy. You did it at last, leader! Congratulations! Did what? What are your girls talking about? Don't pay them any heed, Commander. They're just talking nonsense. It's not nonsense, Commander. It's actually like this. You see, leader he founded Sparkle Squad and taught us how to live life correctly. But then she suddenly told us that now an agreement or whatever was no longer in effect. So she was gonna follow her heart and head out to the containment zones to find her... Shut up! Shut up! With lightning speed, he rushes over to the earnest-looking doll and slaps her hand over the latter's mouth so her vocalization module can no longer speak. That's how it works? Okay. I'm learning more about doll anatomy every day. This is wonderful. My, looks like leader's embarrassed. Allow me to explain. Actually, she... Still with her hand clamped around the first doll's mouth, he springs up with incredible agility and clamps her shins around the other doll's neck, elegantly yet efficiently silencing her. Can relate. Leader, with a stylish flick of her head, he casts a razor-edge glare at the doll who was about to speak. Upon seeing the very real anger on he's face, the doll smiles and obligingly falls silent. That's some good business decisions and sales management? Yeah. Alright, that's enough. Now that we've all said hi to each other, it's time to be prepared for our show. We won't interrupt your private time with the commander, leader. Let's go, girls. He releases her grip on those two dolls. After smiling and winking knowingly to her, they leave while waving goodbye to us. He then proceeds to make a show of smoothing out her clothes, which were messed up by her particularly big movements just now. I have no idea what just happened, and after briefly scratching my head, I speak up to break the awkward silence. Wow, your girls are really lively. I don't hear you talk much about them, though. They're usually such good kids. Why are they being so naughty today? Commander, they're the members of Sparkle Squad, a dance troupe that I founded. There were a lot of missions after returning to the Elmo, so I never got the chance to tell you about them. Oh? You see, I ended up visiting CHE02 in the past and met Springfield there. We spoke, and what she said struck a chord with me. I thought about my struggles trying to find my footing in the green zone and decided that I should do something to help my hubayas who were less fortunate. Back then, I happened to have made a little progress in dancing, so with the blessing and help of my dance instructor, Miss Alessia, I formed a doll-only subtroop within the Grom Troop. All of them were dolls who didn't want to get involved in fighting anymore, but who had run into hard times while in the green zone. At this point, Hee falls silent. He pauses, and then continues speaking. It's hard for a doll to live alone in a green zone. I've been through a lot myself, but after arriving in the green zone, there were countless instances where my friend group broke up. I couldn't find employment, and I had to dodge police dolls. Fortunately, Miss Alessia was willing to take me in. Damn, even dolls have it rough. I started out as a stage manager with Grom while being Miss Alessia's protege. I watched the other dancers perform. I trained up my own dancing skills until I became a fully fledged dancer in my own right. Dancer? I hardly know her. If it hadn't been for Miss Alessia, I probably would have given up after making no headway in dancing and been scrapped. And I wouldn't have been able to meet you again. That's why I'm particularly concerned about the girls from Sparkle. I'm sure Hee must have been glossing over a lot of what she went through after Griffin restructured. For a lone tactical doll to survive her own in the green zone. I'm sorry for making you go through all that. It was my fault for the poor arrangements back then. After realizing she'd made the mood somber, Hee frantically waves her hands. No, Commander, it's not like that. Sure, it was hard to start out as a stage manager and build a dance crew from scratch, but it was a great experience for learning how to be a proper dancer. And besides, managing an entire troop feels like kind of how you kept the Elmo going by yourself, Commander. I think I've come to understand you a little better as a result, and I've come to a better understanding of your experiences too. Understanding me isn't a good thing. Wrong! It's very important to me, Commander. We've been standing around and talking for so long that the show's about to start. Come on, let's go find our seats. Let's go, Commander! The lore in this game's pretty good. And with that, we're gonna head on back to my room. That was a good girls frontline today. I feel like I sufficiently frontlined today. And I do intend on streaming more on Sunday. I will keep you all posted in the Discord. I have a Discord, by the way. I am very active in the Discord. In fact, that's pretty much exclusively where I'm active. In any case, lo and behold, we are going to raid Corvid, who was in stream earlier. He was expecting this, and now it's time for us to say, "Are ya Kingdom Hearts son?" Because she's playing Kingdom Hearts. We raid Corvid's Curious. And with that, thank you for coming to my Girls Frontline 2 Exilium stream, where we Girls Frontline 2 Exilium things. I don't know where I was going with that sentence, but tomorrow we continue more Mario and Luigi Brothership. Until then, thank you for coming today. I'll catch you all tomorrow. And until then, let's all go say hi to my friend Corbin.